Hi, welcome back to my channel. I'm Wayne, and if you haven't been here before, this is my video diary as I chart the pitfalls and successes of self-publishing. If you haven't done so already, please do check my book out, Broken Ceasefire. It's a sci-fi adventure where humanity struggles against an alien invasion, and it's available on Amazon on paperback and ebook edition. It's actually got an updated cover as well if you go check it out, and let me know in the comments box what you think of it. So on to today's video. I just really want to highlight the importance and how easy it is to have a mailing list. Some people are a little bit against mailing lists because they don't want to come across as spammy, which is fine. I totally understand that approach and that way of thinking. But essentially what you do need to have is some form of communicating with your readers. Because if you're on, like I'm on YouTube here, I've also got a Facebook group, and I'm also on a couple of the other social medias. There's so many springing up now it's hard to keep track. But anything can happen, and anything can happen to your account. Say you forget your login details, for example, or they just change their terms and conditions, you're not happy with them, so you want to move. If you're only relying on social media to contact directly with your readers, you're leaving yourself open to missing out. The reason why you're leaving yourself open to missing out is because as soon as those platforms change, or you no longer use those platforms, you haven't got that contact with your readers. So it's a good idea to have a mailing list, and this is something that I've been working on over the last couple of weeks. There are a couple of companies, and I started off with MailChimp because it seemed relatively easy and it was cost effective because it didn't cost me anything. Up until the first 1,000 subs. Once you get to 1,000 subs with MailChimp, last time I checked, you start then incurring fees. So I was relatively happy with it. I did find MailChimp a little bit difficult to manage and navigate to send out newsletters, and I had to watch a couple of YouTube videos to get the hang of it. The colour scheme itself is a little bit garish because everything seems to be yellow or green. So as a stopgap, as a start, I was quite happy. However, after speaking to a couple of other people, they were suggesting that I switched to Mailerlite. And I looked at their interface, I signed up, and yeah, I've got to say, they seem to be a little bit more intuitive and easier to use. So I've now switched from MailChimp to Mailerlite. And I'm not saying that everybody should do this. If you're using MailChimp and you're very happy with the service, then I would suggest you carry on using that service. If you're looking at starting up from scratch, I would just really want to give you a couple of options. As I say, I started off on MailChimp, but I didn't find it as intuitive and as easy to use as Mailerlite. So that's what I've done. And something else that I'm also doing with my newsletter is, rather than have it January news, February news, and so on and so forth, I've actually just decided to nail it right down as chapters. So I sent out chapter 1 this month, and chapter 2 will be going out on the 1st of April-ish, hopefully. So yeah, that's just really what I wanted to say is, if you haven't got a mail list, it's a very good idea to get a hold of one, and there are various platforms. They don't have to cost you anything. A lot of the mail companies will give you 1,000 subs for free, and then after that start charging. So essentially, if you're just starting out, it seems like any option is worth it. And yeah, try it. If you're using Mailerlite and you're not happy with Mailerlite, drop a comment in the box below and talk about it. I mean, I can only go by my own personal experience, and what I would like this channel to do is to grow so that it can help other self-published authors like myself, and we can all work together. So in the meantime, thank you very much for stopping by and watching this video, and please sign up to my mail list. You can find it on my website at wayneblinko.com, and yeah, I look forward to reading your comments in the box below. Take care of yourselves, and until next time, thank you.